I think MiFID II is going to impact the financial services in a number of different ways. It has such a wide, varying number of themes. Key one we probably can think of is going to be transparency. When we look at trading in the non-equities world, we're going to have transparency in the trading from a pre-trade perspective and a post-trade perspective. On top of that, we have best execution and looking at how trade has happened, not necessarily just focusing on the price, but also looking at the quality of the execution, the likelihood of execution. We also have further impacts that go beyond that, which look at client conduct and the activity of a firm, and also wider reaching to that is the client onboarding side of things as well.
MiFID II is going to have a significant impact on the financial services industry. If I look back into a comparison to MiFID I and what that really did, the way firms approached it, a lot of it was down to being effectively updating compliance policies, and people were trying to make sure they complied with the requirements. MiFID II is very different. This cannot be implemented just via policy. Firms have to make very significant changes, both to technology, to front office processes, and to even operational processes, as well as their policies to make sure they're actually compliant. So this isn't just about making sure you're ticking a box and saying we're doing this requirement. This is actually really about fundamentally changing the way that you do business.
MiFID II represents a wholesale market change to when the original MiFID was launched in 2007. What we're seeing with the new MiFID II is broad implications across the financial industry and the way that counterparties interact with each other and anyone who touches or advises in the financial markets. There's really four broad areas that we're looking at currently around market structure, market transparency, governance, and investor protection. Those having the broadest impact, although there are other areas that are impacted by this new regulation. What we're seeing is that there are significant impacts to financial implications, the way people interact and the way they trade, implications around the way operational processes are done, code of conduct, and specifically around transparency.